Hi, and welcome to Stamping with Linda, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is number 21 in my Creative Folds card, and again, I am going to be spotlighting the fun way to create a creative fold card with the new Stampin' Up! Thinlits. This week, we are going to be featuring the label card Thinlits. They are 9 pieces for $32.95, and last week, I taught you how to add designer series paper and do a special size card using the 5 7/8 by 5 1/2. But this week we're even going to get simpler with our creative folds, and we are using the 6 by 6 cardstock. So if you buy the 12 by 12 cardstock, you can get 4 cards per sheet of paper. And yes, when you run the Thinlits through, it may snap, crackle, and pop, and that is okay. And so I have got my flip card like so. I'm going to pull that apart and fold over and under. Doesn't get any quicker than that. Also with the Thinlits, like I said, there is 9 pieces, and there is a special size label that actually goes inside the cutout that you've done. So I have already taken that Thinlit and have cut it out with crumb cake, and I'm going to put it just inside my card like so. And also on the back side, you'll notice that I used the Perfect Polka Dot embossing folder to emboss that. Next, what I have done is taken another piece of the crumb cake. This actually measures 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to place that on the inside of my card, right like so. Stampin' Up! Has come out with the Season of Style Designer Series paper and washi tape. The washi tape comes in 3 rolls. The Designer Series paper comes 4 1/2 by 6 1/2, and it has 2 different patterns, but you get 24 sheets of each. What I have done is taken a small piece of the Designer Series paper. This measures 5 1/4 by 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to lay that right on that crumb cake like so. And then I'm going to go in with my washi tape. Again, 3 different sizes of washi tape. Each come 5 yards to a spool. So the tape makes a fun way to add a border. So I'm just going to run that down along, take my scissors and trim that off. And what I have already done is I've gone in with another piece of crumb cake. I used Versamark and the Cherry Cobbler embossing powder, and I have stamped the ornament from the new ornament Christmas collection stamp set, and also the stamp from the tags from you. And both of these stamps match a punch, so I'm going to go in with my Christmas ornament punch and punch that out. I love punches or framelets, so when I stamp crooked like I did with this one, I can correct it when I go in and use the labels bracket punch. This matches the stamp sets in that tag for you set. So I'm going to go in, line that up, punch those out. I'm going to go in with dimensionals and add the Holly Jolly to the inside like so, giving us a nice combination with color. On the front, I'm going to add that ornament like so. Have taken a small piece of crumb cake, done a bow with, and put it on a glue dot And there you have another creative fold card without any measuring. Doesn't get easier than that. Hope you join me again real soon. Now to take that card and take it one step further, I've got just a small piece of the Designer Series paper. Again, this is from the Season of Style Designer Series paper. I'm going to take my envelope liner framettes. These come in the holiday catalog in 3 different sizes, so you don't need a big piece of that. So what is nice with those stacks of paper is that you can just use a small piece on your card and then a small piece for your envelope. And I am just going to, you can see I didn't cut the whole thing. You don't need to because it's hidden down underneath. Just going to put a little adhesive on that lip, and then I'm going to push it in to my envelope, and now my envelope matches my Designer Series paper on my card. How quick is that? Thanks for joining me.